At the beginning of the year, I posted a video called Transforming My Life in 2025, and this is the 1-month update. I took notes for this video so that I wouldn't forget to mention anything. I still may forget something, so if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. I will also link that first video that I'm talking about in the description box if you haven't seen it. I basically went over what my goals were for this year, how I plan on transforming my life, what I plan on doing to achieve my goals, and just sort of where I was at mentally with like needing change and being tired of living the situation that I was for so long and just saying enough is enough. We are changing this. I am done feeling like this. So yeah, I recommend checking out that video. But today I'm gonna go over how January went, what were some things that worked for me, what hasn't, how much weight I've lost so far, and all of the things. So if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. So in 2025, I want to lose 50 pounds at least. I want to reevaluate once we hit our 50-pound goal. We'll kind of see where things go from there, how we're feeling. Do I want to lose more? I don't know. We'll see. I haven't been in that weight range for quite a few years. So my goal is to lose 50 pounds this year. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to lose 50 pounds in a year, but now I am feeling so confident and motivated. As of today, I'm filming this on February 3rd. I am down 9 pounds in 1 month, and I am so excited about it. I've been on a pretty consistent 2 pounds a week of weight loss. Obviously, my weight fluctuates every single day. I do weigh myself every day. I only like to do that so I can see like the trends of my weight progression, and so far we're in a general downward trend, which we love to see. So I'm already almost a fifth of the way there, and I feel like a lot of times in the beginning you can kind of lose like a little bit more weight and then it gets harder and harder. So I have that in mind, but I am feeling good and I'm excited to continue on this weight loss journey. I've been doing lots of workouts that I'm gonna go over. I have found some foods that really work for me, meals and snacks. And as far as tracking calories and macros go, I am not tracking macros at all. I do try to look for foods that are high in protein because protein is something that I definitely do not get enough of. So focusing on foods that are higher in protein in general has helped me. And then for the first week and a half, I did track my calories like to the T. I looked at servings, how many calories. I counted every single little thing, and that's something that I've done in the past, but I get too caught up in it if I continue to do that the entire time, and it just kind of, it's very time consuming and it's a lot. So after about a week and a half, I sort of got an idea for how many calories are in the foods that I was eating, and I eat very similar each day. Like I have a few meals that I pretty much rotate through, which has also been really helpful because I don't have to recalculate meals all the time. I just kind of know, and I don't weigh anything or anything like that. I just try to eat intuitively while also being mindful and just having some awareness of how many calories are in foods, which I do have a pretty good idea because I've done this many times. I've tried tracking calories so many times over the years, and so I know an egg is about 70 calories, you know, a slice of bread, depending on the brand, is 60 to 120. Like I have an idea of how many calories are in what, and I still do check those things, but I do it pretty loosely, and so far that's been working. I might have to crack down a little bit more the further we get along, but we'll see. As far as workouts go, I've done a combination of running, dance, trance, and grounds workouts. So I'm currently training for the Gate River Run, which is a 9.3 mile race. I've done it maybe like 3 or 4 times in the past, and I am so excited. It's on March 1st. I'm currently using the Runna app you can create a program for a specific race. I used it for the half marathon that we did in December, and I'm using it for the Gate River Run. I'm gonna cancel my subscription after the Gate River Run because it's just not something that I need for like day-to-day life. But if you have like a race or an event coming up, I definitely recommend checking it out. They have a free trial, and it's really helped me a lot. It gives you different types of runs. I run 2 days a week as of right now, and I just had a 6-mile long run yesterday, and it tells you like what speeds to try to aim for how long and all the things. It's very in-depth and helpful, in my opinion. So I like the Runna app a lot, but it's $20 a month, so kind of expensive, actually really expensive. So after the river run, I will be canceling my subscription. I also do dance trance, which is basically like a dance cardio class. I do it at the YMCA and here in Jacksonville. I know there's a few locations like in Florida, even other states. I don't know exactly where, but if you have a dance trance local to you, I would definitely recommend checking it out. I love it so much. That is like my #1 favorite exercise. It's so fun. I am not a dancer. It's just so fun to me. I love the mental like challenge of like learning choreography. It's nothing too advanced or anything like that, but I get such a good workout and it's so much fun. I love the music and I highly recommend it. I did dance trance a few years back in like 2018. I originally started, and I lost like 20 pounds in 6 months or 4 months, or 25 pounds, something like that. And it was so good. It's amazing. So that is my like passion is dance trance, and I have the ability to go 5 days a week. I'm going today. I usually go 4 days a week, I would say, but I try to go as often as I can with that. And then I have grounds workouts, which is Heidi Summer's app. It's called Grounds. Again, it's a subscription, and I'm actually working on the like transformation challenge. They have a 12-week transformation challenge, and there's like, it's kind of like a contest for who has the best transformation in 12 weeks. So I've been following that workout program, and that is like, they have upper body day, lower body day, full body workouts. I do the at-home version, so it's like squats, lunges, crunches, bicep curls, all those types of like functional strength training workouts. So I have like some variety in there. It's not all just cardio. But like I said, I don't know if I said this or not. I don't think I have. This journey has not been perfect for me. I have missed workouts. I have eaten things that I think back and I'm like, dang, like, was that really worth it? Probably not. You know, probably shouldn't have eaten 4 Hershey's chocolate nuggets. Like, maybe 1 or 2, but I didn't eat 4. It's like, I know that I just got carried away and like kind of slipped up, forgot that I'm trying to be intentional with the food that I'm eating. And I still am like letting myself have little treats like that. I had a little sliver of key lime pie at my parents' house a couple weeks ago. Instead of eating an entire pack of Sour Punch straws, maybe I'll have like 4 or 5 Sour Punch straws, and it's so good, and it still gives me that like satisfaction of candy because I love candy. I'm a candy fiend. I love it so much, especially sour candy. So I have done really well. I had some Sour Patch peaches, and I would count out a couple of servings, like 2 servings, and I would literally nibble on them while I was reading my book and just have like 2 servings a day. And so I'm still incorporating things that I love and are not necessarily necessary for weight loss, but it's what makes it attainable and manageable for me. So it's not perfect. I have missed workouts and I'm just doing my best. I think that in the past, if I've missed a workout or like ate over my calories for the day. I just thought like, well, it's ruined now because I want it to be perfect and satisfying, but that's not realistic. So this time around, I just keep pushing through. Luckily, I haven't had any major like mess ups where I've just like completely like binged on a meal or anything so far this year. I've only eaten out 2 times, 2 meals in January. I had a salad from Chick-fil-A at the end of the month because we were out and I was trying to be responsible with my food choice, so I decided a salad from Chick-fil-A was the way to go. So I did the Cobb salad, no tomato, no bacon, and I did the like salsa dressing and then the light vinaigrette as well, and it was really good. So I had that, and then towards the middle of the month, we went out to lunch with our friends after my husband had a Discovery flight, which was really cool. And we went to this restaurant called Dockside, and I got the fried shrimp nachos. It's a like local seafood restaurant. So freaking good. I love the fried shrimp nachos. It's one of my favorite foods ever, one of my favorite meals. And so I just had that, didn't worry about, you know, the calories of it. I have no freaking clue, but eating at home a lot has really helped me. I am gonna go over some of the foods and meals. I'll take you into the kitchen and show you what like some key things that I eat every single day or like feel like are so helpful for me on this journey. But yeah, as far as staying motivated, just realizing that it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to designate, you know, specific cheat days for it to be allowed. You just gotta go with the flow and really just working on doing better like today than I was 6 months ago is where I'm trying to be. So so far it's been really working for me. I'm excited for February. Hopefully we can lose a few more pounds this month and see where things go. I don't even know what I was gonna say. I think having a goal like finish or like a goal end date or something like that is really important, or like at least a parameter, like I want to lose 50 pounds this year, or I want to lose 25 pounds by May 1st or whatever. Just having like a general timeline of when you want to achieve your goals, and you can always adjust those, of course. I think that's really helpful. I also think having the specific goal of like losing 50 pounds or hitting 10,000 steps a day or working out 5 days a week or whatever your goal is, I think having a specific goal is also important. And obviously if you don't hit it, then that's okay. You can adjust or you can keep it the same and just try again next week. I think those 2 things, like having specific goals and parameters for those goals, has been really helpful, and I can like visualize the loading bar in my brain of my progress, which I find very helpful and motivating. And then also having a plan on how you're gonna do those things. So like signing up for one of the workout apps or joining a gym membership, doing group classes, like group workout classes. I feel like it's very intimidating. I was so scared the first time I ever did one, and then I just fell in love. It was dance trance. And then I stopped doing dance trance after the pandemic and everything, and then it moved locations and it just wasn't convenient for me anymore until I started back up again, I think in July or August of last year. And I was so nervous to go back my first day because I knew there's probably gonna be people there that I had seen like years ago when I was much lighter. And I was like, are they gonna even recognize me? Like, will they remember me? And it was very like intimidating, but I just still pushed through and went anyway, and it was so worth it. I love it. It's so fun. So I'm gonna bring you into the kitchen and show you guys some of the foods that I love and that I find work really well for me. I think they might be good for you to try. I'm not saying that they're gonna work for you or that you're gonna like them, but these are things that work really well for me and I find to be part of the key to success for at least how far I've gotten up until this point. This man comes in the kitchen every single time I walk over here because he is thinking he's gonna get something. But I pulled some foods here. I'm not claiming these to be the healthiest foods. I'm just letting you know what is working for me to help me lose weight. So starting off with protein bars, these Built Puff Bars are my favorite. These are the brownie batter ones. There's 17 grams of protein in here and 140 calories. It's such a delicious chocolatey treat. It tastes like a dessert, and it has 17 grams of protein, which is so good for only 140 calories. They taste amazing. It's like a marshmallowy, it's like a chocolate covered marshmallow is the vibe that you get here. So amazing. I cannot rave about these enough. Built Bar, please sponsor me. I love you. But we get these at Publix. They are on the pricier side, but I do think that they have like discount codes and stuff on their website. But this is so freaking good. I cannot stress how good these are and how helpful these have been to satisfy like a sweet treat craving. We also have this one, which we have not tried. This one is just the regular Built Bar, and it's the cookies and cream flavor. I tried the cookie dough puff version and the coconut puff version, but I'm not a huge fan of either of those. I'm just not a big like coconut person. And the brownie batter one is just undefeated. So this is my favorite flavor of the ones that I've tried. I'm excited to try this one. This is not a puff, so I haven't tried any of their regular Built Bars, but the Built Brownie Batter Puff, 10 out of 10. So good. Another bar that I love are these Cliff Bars. I cannot tell you how many boxes of these we have purchased this month. My husband eats them. I eat them. These are not the best like macro wise. Like there's definitely better protein bars out there, if that's even what you want to call this, but we get the crunchy peanut butter ones. There's I think 260 calories. It's 11 grams of protein. So you can just tell the difference, like 17 grams of protein, 140 calories versus 260 calories for 11 protein. But these are really filling. I can eat one of these and I'm good for a few hours, whereas before that used to not be the case for me. Like there's no way like I would have been satisfied with this, but I eat this for breakfast a lot, or like when I wake up, if I can't make a full meal in the morning and then I eat some lunch later. This is so good. Good if I need something to eat before my workout classes, which are usually around like 5 to 6 p.m. And I'm not going to eat dinner until I get home, but I ate lunch at 1 o'clock. So this is something that I'll eat like on the way to my workout class. And these are so good. They taste amazing. And I love these. Again, a little bit on the pricey side, but so worth it for us. Like these two, amazing. Another fun like snacky item are these chomps. These are the chomplings, which are like the little mini ones. They are 45 calories for 4 grams of protein. It's kind of like a Slim Jim, but like healthier. There's no sugar in them. This is a more recent snack for me, but I'll do one of these little guys, and one of these Baby Bell cheeses. These are 60 calories, 4 grams of protein. So for about 100 calories, you get 8 grams of protein and you get like a little charcuterie vibe. I'll usually take like a little bite of this, a little bite of this, and then kind of go back and forth. It's a small snack. It's not super filling, but it is satisfying as far as like wanting something a little bit salty, something to just like snack on while I'm cooking dinner or whatever. I really enjoy this. Again, these are pricey. I got these because they were on sale at Publix this week. So were these were buy one, get one free. So I try to shop the sales and look for things like that, but this is a really fun little combo that's much more new to me. Then we've got the crunchy stuff. So these sweet and spicy chili rice crisps are so yummy. When I eat these, I usually eat about half of the bag, which I think roughly is about 200 calories. These are so good. I love the flavor of these. These are not anything like high in protein or anything like that. There's only 2 grams of protein per serving, but the flavor of these is so good, and it's a pretty decent like volume snack for the calories. And this flavor in particular is my favorite. I love how seasoned they are, and they're just like a fun little snack. Definitely something that helps me get the feeling of eating like Doritos or whatever, like hot fries, those types of things, hot Cheetos. This is, you know, a replacement for that and gives you the same crunchy vibe. These also are so good. This is the Chester Puff Corn. I think there might be a hot version of this, but this is just the cheese flavor. And for 160 calories, you can eat 42 pieces. So again, this is not a high protein. There's only 2 grams of protein per serving. This is more a higher volume, salty, cheesy, crunchy snack that if you're craving something like that, this will satisfy that craving without you eating 800 calories of hot Cheetos, you know? So those are like my snacky things that have partially been the keys to my success so far. Next, I want to talk about this cereal. This is from Ghost. The peanut butter one is my favorite flavor. There's 2, or our Publix carries these 2 flavors. We bought them because they were buy one, get one free. So there's 18 grams of protein in 1 serving of this cereal. And so I use this plus 1 cup, which is 1 cup of cereal, and 1 cup of the Fairlife milk. This is the fat-free version. This has 13 grams of protein, 80 calories. So this is higher protein and lower calorie than regular fat-free milk. Fairlife, I don't know how they do it. They have some ultra filtered milk process. 10 out of 10. So good. And so I'll do either 1 or sometimes 2 servings of this cereal. But if you just do 1 serving of cereal, 1 serving of milk, it's 250 calories for 31 grams of protein, which is so good. So that is a hack. The Fairlife milk and the Ghost cereal, this is like $10 a box, which is wild. So if you have Publix, check and see for when they have sales, because buy one, get one free is better. They also have the marshmallow flavor, which is like Lucky Charms. I don't like this one as much. I prefer the peanut butter one, but this one is still good. It's, like I said, kind of like Lucky Charms. And then this is just like it's like the Reese's Puffs, but without the chocolate part of it. But either way, these were a hit. We took a risk and bought them, but we have since repurchased them 3 times and 2 times. So, and then this milk is the way to go. I also really like the Fairlife protein shakes. Alani Nu has protein shakes that are really good. They're like 30 grams of protein, and the calories are not bad on those. So if you are looking for a protein shake, the best tasting ones in my opinion are the Fairlife ones, the chocolate or the vanilla, but I also love the Alani ones. The cookies and cream Alani protein shakes are really good. I just ran out to our garage so I could show you guys. Our fridge is not looking the best. It's kind of all over the place. We do have Alani's in here. We have Witch's Brew, which I love. We also have some pink slush. And then they just sent me a case of the Orange Kiss, which is one of my all-time favorite flavors from them. So good. Alani Nu's are great because there's no sugar in them. They're 10 calories if you're looking for a low calorie energy drink. We also have Coke Zero and zero sugar Minute Maid lemonade. These are the protein shakes. So I really like the cookies and cream one. They also sent over their munchies one. Jarvis likes this one more than I do, but it's like cookies and pretzels and whatnot. But these are also really good protein options. 30 grams of protein for 160 calories. Powerade Zero is another really good hack if you want the electrolytes and like sports drink essence. You can get the zero sugar ones. This is what I've always had, and they're so good. There's no calories in them and they taste yummy. And then as far as actual meals go, I love making eggs and bacon and toast. I will bake bacon in the oven, 400 degrees. And then I usually start with 15 minutes, take a look at it, maybe like 5-10 more minutes, and I flip the bacon and then I put it in for another 5-10 minutes. It all depends on the pack of bacon, but baking it in a baking sheet makes it so much easier. It's like kind of like meal prepping in a way. And then I did it today. And then I just put the extra bacon. I put the extra bacon in a little Ziploc bag and then put it in the fridge. And then I just reheat it whenever I'm ready for it. Making egg bites with cottage cheese is so good. And then sometimes I go for this ramen, which this is something that I enjoy. It's not nutritionally like very amazing. I use a full bag, so it's 560 calories. It's 13 grams of protein, so not very good for the calories, but this tastes incredible. And the broth is so yummy. It's so good. And this with like some fruit or something else, or even like a pack of this and then a Built Bar, so delicious. It's filling for me and I love it. So this is like a treat meal for me. We get these at Publix. It's the gold version. We used to get the red one and then we tried the gold one, and the gold one is so much better. The red one is still good, but this one's like a little bit less spicy, I think, and it's more flavorful. It's delicious. Definitely recommend this. I don't add anything to it. You can do, a hard-boiled egg or whatever you want, but I just make it as it is. I don't use the flake packet though, because I think there's like dehydrated egg in it, and that just kind of, I'll pass. So I use both of the powder packets. No flake packet is what it's called. But that's amazing. And then pretty much my go-to meal, I make black bean and rice tacos. So I use low carb tortillas, which I don't have any to show you because I used my last two last night. They're 45 calories each. They're the carb balance ones. So I use those. Then I make this Goya rice. I'll either do the yellow Spanish style rice or the Mexican rice. I made the Mexican rice last night. And then I use the Goya black bean soup. So I just put a little bit of rice in each taco, some black beans, some shredded cheese. This is my leftover rice and beans from yesterday. So for dinner tonight, I'm just gonna reheat this. I don't have any more tortillas, so I'll probably just do like a little rice bowl. So I'll just put some rice in a bowl with some black beans. And then I always add some salsa. This salsa is great. It's only 10 calories per tablespoon. So I go in with quite a bit of this, the Mateos. We just pick a random one. This is the medium cantina style. It's really good. I also add guacamole. This one is really good because even after you open it, I opened this one last night, it stays really green for like at least 2 days. So I like that it stays green. But this brand is really nice and it tastes good, so this is the one that we get from Publix. Then I do a combination of chopped pickled jalapenos, some frozen corn that I just microwave to like thaw it out, and then I add some lime juice and salt and pepper, and I make like a corn and jalapeno salsa essentially. I add that to my tacos, and then some light sour cream as well. And I'll even get like a serving of these tortilla chips or like the hint of lime ones if we have those. I prefer the hint of lime ones. But I'll grab a serving of tortilla chips and then I just like crunch them up and put them into my tacos so that it's like a crispy texture. And if I'm feeling frisky, I add some Crystal hot sauce to it, which I only started doing recently, but it's so good, and this is 0 calories. So those are my like go-to meals and snacks. That is pretty much all that I eat. I don't eat all of this every single day, obviously, but I pretty much rotate between those few things. Occasionally I'll throw something in there like some veggie soup dumplings, or I'll do some avocado and some jasmine rice and some little seaweed snacks. And then I make or I add this sauce to it. So it's like avocado, seaweed, white rice, and then this Japanese barbecue sauce and soy sauce. It kind of gives like a avocado roll vibe. I've done that a couple of times. And then my egg bites, I have multiple videos where I make the egg bites if you want the recipe for that. I've made enchilada soup once, I think, this month, and that lasts me like 3 or 4 days. That's a really good like meal prep type thing. That has a lot of like protein in it. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I eat. And then I just kind of cycle through. I do feel like I'm getting a little bit fatigued on some of the foods. Oh, I just remembered something. Another really good treat are these acai bowls, or sometimes I have this for breakfast. You just let this thaw. I don't use the granola that it comes with, but I thawed that out. I use usually like half of a banana, a couple strawberries, some of this protein granola, and then I microwave some peanut butter and drizzle it on top, and it's delicious. That's something I've had a couple of times as well. Whenever I make toast, I try to stick to sourdough bread just because I feel like it's more filling than regular white bread, and I know it's like better for like your blood sugar and all of that. But that's pretty much all that I eat, and I just rotate it out and just kind of go with the flow. So I feel like I need to add something new to the mix to spice things up, because like I said, after a month of eating pretty much just like these few things, I feel like I'm getting a little bit fatigued, but it's still working out really well for me, and I'm still pushing through and enjoying eating while also just being more mindful and losing weight at the same time. Also, I know that I said this is all that I eat, but I'm not literally saying this is all that I eat. I do make potatoes and green beans roasted in the oven with Parmesan cheese. I just haven't done that in a while. We'll use salad kits. I eat fruit, strawberries, pineapple, all of that, bananas. So I'm not just eating like this processed high sodium food, but these are just some of my staples. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this 1 month check-in. I'm excited to check in with you guys at the beginning of March and see where we're at. I'll probably check in with you like the day or two after the river run, which will be exciting because we'll have that goal checked off of our list, and it's gonna be a good time. So again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.